Hello, my name is Fiona Jane Ellingson and I'm your teacher in the Open School. What we're going to talk about today is how you go about booking and completing your oral tests. Firstly, you need to open your English site on It's Learning. Then you need to scroll down and see the notice called Oral Test Fiona Students and click here for a booking. As with everything else on our site, it's important that you read carefully what's written there. It says here that you need to contact me at this address or at this email address, and you need to book a time. If you intend to take your test at your Studiovac set, you also have to let them know what you have agreed with me and the time that we have agreed on. You'll see on this form that there's some names here, and that means that that particular point in time is taken by another student. I only work with my students in the Open School on Tuesdays, and that's why the dates are only Tuesdays this autumn. And like this student has done, you send me an email and you ask for a time and a date, and you will get your task sent to you. Your first task will look like this, and the theme is homesickness, and you'll be given a link where you need to go and click, and that will take you to that site where you listen to the podcast about the task. When you come into the podcast, you'll see that there's a couple of important things that you need to look at. First of all, you can load up the audio of it. You can also see the text of the text. And further down here, you click on this icon to listen to it. Further down, there are definitions to the most important words in this podcast that you will be asked to define during your test. There are specific questions you'll find on your question sheet, and there are 3 of them. The first one is on vocabulary. The second is if you have understood the content of the podcast, and the third one asks you actually for your opinion. This you need to have quite a lot to say in answer to question 3. Well, the last thing I'm going to say is the type of program that we use in the Open School in order to test you orally, and that is Skype. If you don't have an account yet, you need to open an account with Skype and use it and practice using it before your test. Well, that's it for now. Good luck with your preparations. Goodbye.